Well, that is quite a mouthful, so you all can just call me Book. Well, I'm so happy that you all have come to hear the yarn we've come to spin, but I am sorry as so to disappoint, because I just don't know how we're going to have the time to tell the tale how it ought to be told. Well, I know the country folk is as busy as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs with tending to the land and the critters and such, for we're coming up on the busiest dag-nab weekend of the whole doggone year. Well, shucks, folks, we're coming up on the county fair. Yahoo! Here we go. The county fair. The county fair. The county fair. Oh my goodness.
County fair. County fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here comes to the county fair.
Now Christmas Day is special, and New Year's Eve is swell.
You bet.
But I'm gonna tell you about something, the very best we do at County Fair.
County fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here comes to the county fair.
Put those ribbons in your hair, get out your Sunday dress. You look mighty pretty, gal, that I must confess. Shine your boots and clean your jeans and slicker down your hair. A cowboy always looks his best when he goes to the fair. Ooh, County Fair!
County fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here comes to the county fair.
Pitch the big top, raise the flag, and
Lay that sawdust down.
build the booths and chicken coops. The county fair's in town. Folks will come to see their friends from
Farm and ranch in town.
here and there and everywhere. They come from miles around. Oh, county fair!
County fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here comes to the county fair.
Well, bring on the hams and yams and jams and bring on the biscuits too.
Yeah!
Bring on the chicken fried real crisp. There's apple pie.
Yahoo!
The heads and goats and sheep, the ponies, mules, and cows. And ladies better hold your nose. Here come the pigs and sows. Get on out of here. Oh, county fair, come on.
County fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here
Come
comes to
to
the
the county fair. March it out. County fair.
county fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here comes to the county fair.
One more time. County fair, come on.
County fair. A down feeling in the air. Yahoo! So get up out here, rockin', here comes to the county fair. Yahoo!
Well, howdy, friends.
Howdy, Buck.
Well, howdy do, howdy do. Now, you all know me, but let me introduce you to the members of our family. My lovely wife, who's gone on to her great reward. But she left me with 7 of the prettiest daughters ever made. This here is Sally Mae,
Hi.
Donna Ray,
Hi.
Sandy D,
Howdy.
Barbie Lee,
Howdy.
Bobby Joe,
Hi.
Little Zoe,
Hi.
and the apple of her daddy's eye, Beauty Lou.
Never. Whoa.
And now you've met my entire family. All except my harmonious hound, Flea-Eyed Clyde. Oh! Not it pretty, Clyde. Now get over here. You're embarrassing me.
Hey, Buck. What about us?
Oh, and these are my two farmhands, Slim Takins and Dusty Bottoms.
Howdy.
Well, that's enough howdies for one day. What do you say we get back to what we came here for? Let's have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on out of here. Oh, well, come on, girls. What you waiting for? This here's the county fair.
We're gonna look at the dress display. We always look at that.
All right.
We're gonna look at the rodeo cowboys. They're mighty handsome. Ha!
Girls!
We're gonna find the cotton candy. We're mighty hungry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah!
Now, how about you, Beauty Lou?
Oh, Papa, would it be all right if I went to go see the flower judge? I heard the roses are especially beautiful this year.
Why, of course you can. Now, you run along.
You sure you won't be lonely?
Nonsense. I got the boys here to keep me company, right, boys?
Yeah. All right then, Papa. Come on, Clyde.
Hey, Dusty, do you want to go to the kissing booth? The kissing booth? What for? Oh!
Oh, but I thought we was.
County fair, county fair.
Come on. Well, howdy, friends.
Howdy, Buck.
Ain't this just the perfect day for the county fair?
Sure is, Buck.
What you been doing lately?
Just tending the lawn.
Yeah.
Watching the crops grow.
Yeah.
Feeding the critters.
Yeah.
Just trying to make a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What about you, Buck? What you been doing?
Oh, well, just the same as you trying to make a living on that farm of ours. It ain't the easiest thing in the world, that's for sure.
Yeah. But what about the rodeo, Buck? Been riding any broncs? Roping any calves?
Oh, not lately.
Well, you are going to the rodeo tomorrow, ain't ya?
Oh, well, I reckon not. I'm just going to sit in the stands with my little girls and watch.
Oh, gee, Buck, you gotta ride that rodeo. Yeah, but we want to be safe without you.
Well, that's mighty nice of you folks to say, but I think I'm going to leave the rodeo to the young buckaroos. I was thinking of going to that big rodeo on the other side of the mountains. That's where the big prize money is. But no, I don't want to leave my girls alone for that long. Besides, we can scratch out a living on the farm. Yes, sirree, Buckaroo Bob the farmer, that's me.
He thinks he's a farmer. That's funny.
Oh! Should you folks be heading over to the main tent, I hear the flower judge is about to start, and I know my Beauty Lou's a rootin' for the red roses.
He's right. Come on, y'all.
Yeah! Ah, country folk, the best neighbors in the whole wide world. Uh-oh, here comes another pass of them now. Well, howdy, friends.
Howdy, Buck.
Ain't this just the perfect day for the county fair?
Sure is, Buck.
Well, what you planning on doing here at the county fair?
We're gonna look at the animals.
Yep.
We're gonna ride the Ferris wheel.
Yep.
I got 2 tickets to the rodeo. Yeah. I'm going to get some Caramel's apples. Yeah. We're gonna play all the games. Yeah.
I'm getting my prize-winning tote so
I'm gonna look at the arts and crafts. Yeah. I'm gonna try to do everything.
Whoa!
I'm gonna enter the cow milking contest.
The cow milking contest? I bet that'll be an utter treat. I did utter treat.
You and your bad jokes.
Well, wait and see here. Whoa.
I got the results for the flower dipping contest. Would you like to read them?
Why, I'd be pleased to. Come on, everybody. Yeah! I said, come on, everybody. Hey, Slim. How about you read the results for third place?
Much obliged, Buck.
Yeah!
The white ribbon. Yeah. For third place. Yeah. Goes to. Yeah. Clarissa's purple petunias. Yeah. Congratulations, Clarissa. I won!
You betcha. Now on to second place. Oh, hey, Dusty. Dusty Bottoms, where are you? Dusty!
Yep.
Dusty, how about you read the results for second place?
I'd be proud to, Buck.
Yeah!
The red ribbon. Yeah. For second place. Yeah. Goes to. Yeah. Darla Jean's daisies. Yeah. Oh, Darla Jean, your daisies have always been my favorite. Mwah.
Now there's some excitement. I saved the best for last.
Huh?
I said I saved the best for last.
What?
I said I saved the best for last.
You don't have to yell.
Well, how about the moment we've all been waiting for? The blue ribbon.
Yeah.
For first place.
Yeah.
Goes to
Yeah.
them red roses.
Oh, Papa, they're my favorite.
I know, honey, I know, but whose are they? Who claims the blue ribbon for the red roses?
That young gold miner brought them in. He plants them by his gold mine.
Oh, you must mean that handsome young fella that lives alone and works the gold mine at the base of the mountains? I think I did see him. Sitting by himself in a cactus patch.
Sorry.
He always seems to be alone. Never says a word to anybody. I tell you what. How about Beauty Lou and I deliver his blue ribbon personally?
Yeah. Whoa.
And maybe he can spare one of those roses for my beauty. What do you think of that, honey?
Oh, Papa, do you think so?
It's worth a try. We'll see, honey. We'll see. While we're gone, the rest of you folks enjoy yourselves here at the county fair.
Yahoo!
Now, honey, there's no reason to be upset. I know that fella was mean and ornery and ungrateful when we gave him the blue ribbon, but that's no reason to carry on like this. He didn't mean anything by it. He's just sort of lonesome, I guess.
But he was so mean. He acted just like a beast.
Well, he didn't look like a beast. He was actually really handsome.
Well, I wish he looked like a beast. I wish upon a wishbone he looked like a beast, so no one would speak to him at all.
Now, Beauty, you be careful what you wish for. You know what my daddy always said about wishbone wishing. You've got to wish a wish upon a wishbone and break it right in two. And if you wish with all your might, your wish will come to you.
Forget your four-leaf clover, 'cause it will never do. A wishbone is the only way to make your wish come true.
Oh, beautiful job, Beauty Lou. Well, I'm off the picture. sisters. They're on the midway, munching on the last of the cotton candy. They left you alone, as usual. You always seem to be by yourself. I wish we lived in town so you could have a friend to play with.
Oh, so do I. I wish Papa Wishbone had a special friend.
Whoa! Ugh!
Well, honey, I'll be back. I'll promise. And a promise is a promise. All right, honey?
All right, Papa. Hello.
Hello? Oh, you must mean goodbye. Now, come along now, girl.
Hello, Beauty Lou.
Who are you and how do you know my name? And why didn't my Pa say hello?
Because he didn't see me. He didn't see me. You see, you're the only one who can see me or hear me. I'm your imaginary friend.
Oh my, I have an imaginary friend.
What's that, honey? An imaginary friend? Well, that's just what you need. By golly, you'll never be alone again. For you see, an imaginary friend will do anything you ask because he's really a part of you.
But I don't understand.
Well, just listen and I'll explain it to you. He is what you want him to be. He does what you want him to do. His words are all secrets between you and me. And no one can see him but you. For he is a child of your heart, born of your wishes and dreams. He lives in the sunshine when you are apart. And he smiles at the moon when it beams. So beauty, don't ever be lonely. Give him your trouble and strife. Oh, beauty, your own one and only. Your playmate, your hero, your life. Your wish shall become his command.
Ah!
Your happiness he guarantees.
Just kidding.
He'll build you a castle for two in the sand. He'll make you a princess, you'll see. You'll sing in the spring, in the sun. You'll dance when the autumn wind blows. In winter, he'll build you a snowman for fun. And in summer, he'll pick you a rose. So beauty, don't ever be lonely. Give him your trouble and strife. Oh, beauty, your own one and only. Your playmate, your hero, your love.
So you see, Beauty, you shouldn't be surprised. You wished for me, and now I'm here. And I'll be your friend forever. See what I did there?
Well, honey, it's time we get a moseying
watch
on
this.
home. Come along now, girls. Whoa.
Hey! What was that for?
Well, Beauty, your sisters are sleepy as all get out, and it wouldn't hurt for you to get some rest, too.
Will you be here tomorrow?
Of course I will, Beauty.
What a silly thing to say.
Good night, Beauty Lou.
Good night.
Good night? Why, of course it's a good night. The moon is shining.
Ah, turn it on! Hey!
The stars are out.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
It's the perfect night for sleeping.
Uh,
Well, come along now, Beauty. You really need to get some rest.
I'm on my way.
My little girls, ain't they something? Why, another county fair had come and gone, and before you knew it, my girls were growing up before my very eyes. Why, we had Sally Mae, Donna Ray, Sandy D, Barbie Lee, Bobby Joe, Little Zoe. Why, even my Beauty Lou was turning into quite the little lady.
Never!
Why, none of them are perfect, but they're my daughters, and I'm their daddy, and that makes them all real special. Now, Sally Mae and Donna Ray are really more than just okay, and Sandy D and Barbie Lee suit their daddy to a T. Now, Bobby Joe and Little Zoe go just where they want to go. If I say yes, then they say no. Girls! But they love their daddy so. Daddy is a daddy.
Daddy loves his little girls.
And though they act like oysters,
Daddy loves his little girls.
a daughter is a daughter, and you love her all your life. 'Cause she reminds you of that love and how you miss your wife. Now, Beauty Lou's my daughter who can make the rainy skies turn blue. Now, partner, I've got news for you. I love my Beauty Lou. 'Cause beauty is as beauty does. She's just like her mama was. A rose that now grows way up high in the garden in the sky. That's why daddy is a daddy.
And he loves his little girls.
And though they act like oysters,
Daddy loves his little girls.
a daughter is a daughter, and you love her all your life. 'Cause she reminds you of that love and how you miss your wife. Yes, they're the flower of love between me and my wife. I miss my married life. Oh, how I miss my wife. Well, the years were growing by. My girls were getting older, and so was their daddy. Oh, excuse me, Clyde. Oh, excuse me. Oh! Gotta get me a smaller dog. Oh, go back to sleep. While we had good years and bad years, good crops and bad crops, but we seemed to make it by. That was until this year. Why, the corn should be up to my shoulders by now, and they're barely knee-high to a grasshopper. I just don't know how we're gonna make it.
Yeah, just look at this corn. It couldn't feed a field mouse, much less than a chicken.
Well, what do you reckon we should do?
Hey, Buck, maybe you should enter that big rodeo.
You mean that big rodeo on the other side of the mountains?
Yep, that'd be the one.
Well, I need to talk to my girls about this, but you listen. Maybe you two should... Uh-oh. Stampede! Oh! Get them on out of here. Come on now. Get them on out of here. Get on out of here. Come on out of here. Come on now. Oh, here we go again. You really need to do this. Come on now. Get them on out of here, Slim. Thank
Hey,
you.
get out of here.
Yeah, get them, Dusty. Not again.
Get out of here.
And don't you boys forget to fix that fence on the North 40.
Papa, 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 Papa.
Good morning, Sally Mae.
Good morning, Papa.
Donna Ray.
Good morning, Papa.
Sandy D.
Good morning, Papa.
Barbie Lee.
Good morning, Papa.
Bobby Joe.
Good morning, Papa.
Little Zoe.
Good morning, Papa.
Beauty Lou. Beauty Lou. Beauty Lou.
Good morning, Papa. Yeah!
Hey, what about me?
Shh.
Oh, what's that, honey?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing at all.
Will you please be quiet?
Quiet. Well, I hardly said a word.
See, you're getting me in trouble. Now go away.
Go away? Well, I just got here, Beauty Lou.
I'm sorry, Papa. Did you sleep well?
Well, as a matter of fact, I didn't.
Boom!
Why? Yeah! Why not?
Well, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you girls about. Now gather around your daddy and let's have ourselves a chat. Come on now. Well, girls, I'm afraid I have some bad news.
Bad news? Oh no! Not bad news. I don't want to hear it. I'll plug my ears. Please, Papa, please. Papa, what's bad news? Perhaps we can help. Never!
Well, girls, you're gonna have to help. You see, me, Slim, and Dusty are going to that rodeo, and we need someone to tend to all the chores on the farm.
Chores? Like milking the cows and feeding the chickens and tending the crop? That's too hard. We can't do it. We'd be happy to help. What? But Papa, why must you leave? And when are you leaving?
Well, Beauty, one thing at a time. I'm leaving right away. You see, I'm going to that big rodeo on the other side of the mountains.
But Papa, you haven't ridden a rodeo in years. Yeah, Papa!
I know, girls, but it's time for one last big ride. You see, we gotta win that prize money or else we're gonna lose the farm.
Lose the farm?
Sure as my name is Buckaroo Bill.
It's Bob.
Oh, right, Bob.
Lose the farm? Where would we go? Oh, Papa, please! Say it isn't true. How could you?
Oh! What was that? Okay, I know what you're saying, Beauty Lou, and you just keep thinking that and hoping that. But girls, if I win that prize money, I'll bring you lots of presents.
Presents! Yay! Well, we can't afford it.
Oh, now you let me worry about that, Beauty Lou. But girls, if I'm gonna bring you presents, I have to know what you want.
Yay!
So just tell me your heart's desire. And remember, if you wish upon a wishbone, your wish will come to you.
Wish upon a wishbone?
Why, it's simple, girls. If you want your wish to come true, you've got to wish upon a wishbone and bring it right in two. And if you wish with all your might, your wish will come to you.
Forget your four-leaf clover, 'cause it will never do. A wishbone is the only way to make your wish come true.
Now, Sally and Donna Ray, what would you like to come your way?
I look a mess, a brand new dress for each and every day.
A brand new dress?
With collars of lace surrounding my face.
Well, now, ladies, that's a mighty tall order, mighty tall indeed. But if you really want your wish to come true, there's only one thing you can do.
What's that?
You've got to
Wish upon a wishbone and bring it right in two. And if you wish with all your might, your wish will come to you. Forget your four-leaf clover, 'cause it will never do. A wishbone is the only way to make your wish come true.
Now, Sandy Lee and Barbie Lee, what would fill your hearts with glee?
A dress girls would like some pearls as big as they can be.
A strand of pearls?
As wide as snow, as big as my toe.
Whoa!
Well, now, ladies, that's a mighty tall order, mighty tall indeed. But if you really want your wish to come true, there's only one thing you can do. Are you done? Oh, get back in line. You got to
Wish upon a wishbone and break it right in two. And if you wish with all your might, your wish will come to you. Forget your four-leaf clover, 'cause it will never do. A wishbone is the only way to make your wish come true.
now, Bobby Joe and Little Zoe. You like something, yes or no?
A diamond ring would make us sing, "Don't break me faster!"
Girls! A ring of diamonds?
All sparkly and bright. Ah, like
tell you to get out of line, then back to your spot. You got to
wish a wish upon a wishbone and break it right in two. And if you wish with all your might, your wish will come to you. Forget your four-leaf clover, 'cause it will never do. A wishbone is the only way to make your wish come true.
Now how about you, my beauty Lou? What would make your wish come true?
Oh, I suppose a single rose, especially from you.
Oh, no. A single rose?
A rose of red to wear on the head.
Hey! Well, beauty, that's not a lot to ask for, but still, if you really want your wish to come true, there's only one thing you can do. No, I don't think so, Clyde. Oh, you see, he's just fine. Natural-born actor, you. You got to
Wish a wish upon a wishbone and break it right in two. And if you wish with all your might, your wish will come to you. Forget your four-leaf clover, 'cause it will never do.
Oh, a brand new dress,
Yes, yes, yes!
a strand of pearls,
For your little girls.
a diamond ring.
Would make us sing.
Girls! A single rose.
I suppose.
Wishbone
is the only way to make
your wish come true.
Yeah!
Well, girls, you be mighty careful while I'm gone. Wish your papa luck, 'cause I'm off to the rodeo.
Don't lose, Papa. Don't forget our present. And bring back lots of money. Be careful, Papa. Don't hurt yourself.
Okay, I won't, honey. Bye-bye, girls.
Bye, Papa.
Bye.
Bye, Papa.
Bye.
Papa.
Bye.
Bye, Papa.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Papa.
I know. Well, boys, I reckon we better start hiking. The rodeo's this evening, and we got a long walk ahead of us. Come on, Clyde. Come on, boys. Let's get moseying. Ain't this just the perfect day to take a walk, fellas?
Sure is, Buck. Why, the birds are chirping. And the little animals are saying hello.
And the big animals, too, I guess. Oh, come on, Clyde. Come on, boys. Let's get moseying. Boy, oh boy, I just love taking a walk at sunrise and watching the cactus just slide. Oh, Clyde, my feet is hurting too. Why, we've been walking nearly half a day. Time flies when you're having fun. Why, look, fellas, I see the rodeo grounds up ahead.
Just look at all those people in the stands whooping and a hollering. I said a whooping and a hollering. And look at them cowboys itching to jump on their ponies for the first event.
Why, you're right, Clyde. We've arrived just in time. The festivities is about to begin. Well, they come from the Red River Valley. They come from the border down by Mexico. They come from the prairies and they come from the plains
And the mountains of Colorado.
Well, you get on top of that boat, get Brock, he's mean and lean, ain't never been broke. Open the gate and they count to 8. That's the ride of the old cowpoke. Yes,
Yee-hi-ho, the rodeo bronc is here and no lasso. Yee-hi-ho, the rodeo, come to rodeo.
let's rope that cow. young fella. You won that prize money fair and square.
Ah, shucks. I never thought it'd be you.
Well, a year or two ago, I might have given you a run for your money.
Come on, everybody. It's time for square dancing.
You coming, ain't you, Buck?
Oh, no, me and Clyde's got to get on home.
Okay, Buck. Ah, shucks. You're going square dancing, ain't you, Buck?
Oh, no, you boys going without us. We'll meet you at home.
I get to dance with Daisy.
No, I get to dance with Daisy. Remember last time she kicked you in the...
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, Clyde, I guess we're just going to have to work the farm a little harder this year. Oh, sorry. I just wish I could have gotten the girls the gifts they had asked for. I guess our wishbone wish just wasn't strong enough this time. That was some rough. I'll say it's rough. Come on, Clyde. Let's get mosey in. Oh, Clyde, there's no reason to be upset. While we have a lot to be thankful for. While we could be as poor as a church mouse, and we'd still get to watch that sunset and watch the cactus just slide on by. Come on, Clyde, let's get home. We still get to hear the birds a-chirping. Ooh, and say hello to those forest critters. Whoa! This forest has some mighty big critters, Clyde. Ooh, say it's getting late. Maybe we should take the shortcut past the old mine shaft. Now, don't be scared, Clyde.
Rar, 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 rar.
Shaft, they say he's mighty cantankerous, but if anybody can charm that fella. You're right, Clyde, let's hurry. There's the mine shaft up ahead. They say he grows the most beautiful roses in the county. They say they just spring right out of the rock. What, Clyde? If those are the prettiest roses I ever did see. I didn't have enough money to get the girls the gifts they had asked for, but all my beauty wanted was a rose, a red rose. You don't think you'll mind if I take just one, do you? Oh, quiet, Clyde, quiet. Roar! You catching a cold, Clyde? Mm. Oh, Clyde, you get back here, you... Oh, say there, mister. I'm sorry, I was just getting a rose for my beauty Lou. You don't mind, do you? I guess he does mind. Please don't hurt me. Oh, please, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, does that mean nothing to you? I'm sorry. I think I lost him back there in the mine. Now, did any of you folks happen to see where that beastie fella went? Behind me. Is that what you just said? Oh, all right, I guess I'll chafe in. Oh, I don't see him. Help me out, people. Where is he? I check behind me. Should I look the other way? All right, then I'll look the other way. Oh, come on now. Didn't your parents ever teach you not to fib? Turn around, you said? Just for you, I'll turn around. All right. All right, put him on, mister. Put him on. Come on now. Hey! Oh, I don't see him. Help me out. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go find my Beauty Lou. Big lunch today, I guess. Oh, Mrs. Griffith, I like the sound of that one. Can we do that one again, please? I love the sound of that one. Hit it. La, da, 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 da. Hey!
Rah, 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 rah.
Together.
Rah, rah, rah.
Oh! Take it easy, mister. Take it easy. Here, take the rose. Take it out. It don't mean that much to me. You act like that rose is your most prized possession. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a rose. Just a flower. Why, you have a mine shaft full of gold. You can buy yourself anything you want. You act like that rose is the only beauty in your life.
And you would steal them from me.
Well, I'll pay you whatever they're worth, but, you'll have to trust my credit.
I don't want any money from you. Here, I give you back this rose.
Your most prized possession for me? Well, what do you want in return?
In return, I shall have your most prized possession. You shall send me your oldest daughter, your beauty, to live forever in this mine.
If you think I'm going to give you my Beauty Lou, you are plumb tucker. All right, you can lock me up in that hole with the bats and the rats and the... Oh, that sounds scary. But my little girl...
Shall never be harmed. I'll build her a castle up on the hill, and when I go, all my riches will be hers.
Well, I do have other daughters. And the farm is doing pretty poorly. And my rodeo days are long behind me.
I shall support your family, and you, Buckaroo Bill.
Oh, it's actually Bob. Buckaroo Bob, yeah, say it with me. Bob, yeah, Buckaroo Bob, that's me.
The choice is yours, what choice you have.
Well, you don't paint a very pretty picture, but why my beauty? Why is she so special to you? Wait a minute, I remember your voice. It was of a handsome young miner, but with a beast of a heart, a beast that fed on passion, a passion for gold and roses, of blue ribbon roses. That was until my Beauty Lou wished upon a wishbone to take the beast in your heart and made you look like a beast. Oh, all right, I'll talk to her, I'll see what she says, but if you harm as little as one hair on her head...
I couldn't, for she is a rose. Beauty, my own one and only. Now off with you!
All right, I'll make a decision before sun sets tomorrow. But you sure there isn't any other way?
Go!
All right, I'm leaving. Now where's that dog of mine? Levi, you can come out now. It's all right. Oh, yeah. Some guard dog you turned out to be.
Boo!
Poor fella. You can't help but feel sorry for him. Well, I thought, and I realized I didn't have a choice. So I walked until I realized what I had to do. I thought all the way until the sun came up, and I heard that rooster crow.
Cock-a-doodle. Cock-a-doodle. Oh, just wake up already.
Well, I better talk to my Beauty Lou. She'd know exactly what to do. Beauty Lou. Oh, well, I reckon she's still asleep. Oh, my critters have come to join me. Nothing like my critters to take my mind off my troubles. What you're in for, folks, is a special treat. The real sounds of country music. Now, you just listen up for a second. Now, when you think of country music, you probably think this way. About a cowboy's luck or driving a truck across the USA. You think about those banjos, guitars, and fiddles too. But the real sounds of the country are waiting here for you.
Thank you.
That's right. Now you know me no 'cause the real sounds of the country were made by other things. Ladies and gentlemen, cowboys and buckaroos, I'd like to present to you the Barnyard Symphony! Before we get started with tonight's instrumental treats, I would like to introduce you to the members of our orchestra. On winds, we have the most beautiful bunch of bacon I ever did see. Over here we have the wild and woolly bass section. On keyboards, we have a group that never lays an egg but always wakes you up. On percussion, we have Dizzy Donkey and his marvelous mules. On strings, we have the perkiest passel of ponies. And on horns, we have the hottest Holsteins this side of Old MacDonald's farm. And of course, our all-time favorite guest crooner of the evening, that harmonious hound dog, Fleabag Clyde. Oh! Clyde. Thank you. Now, without further hesitation or recitation, I present to you the Barnyard Symphony. All right, on stage with a 1 and a 2 and a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3 with a and a that's right, with a take it, bossy. The music of the country as fine as it can be. Just step right on the back porch for the Barnyard Symphony. How about a critter parade? Come on now, make them sound, make them sound. Come on. Give it up for the critters! Knock a little bit to little girl. All right, critters, line up. Line up, I say, please. All right, critters, on stage. All right, one more time now. All right. With a 1 and a 2 and a 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3 with a and a that's right, with a take it, bossy. The music of the country as fine as it can be. Just step right on the back porch for the Barnyard Symphony. Oh, you know what to do. Get him on out of here, Bessie. Thank you.
Get on out of here.
Woo-wee. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I am plumb tuckered out. Oh! Get on up here. What do you have to say for yourself?
The music of the country as fine as it can be. Just step out on the back porch for the Barnyard Symphony. Yeah! I am what I am.
Oh, you are a little ham. Get on out of here, you little pork chop. Now I heard everything. A singing pig.
Come here home! Come here home! Come here home! Come here home! Come here home!
Guess what, girls?
What, Papa?
I'm home.
Oh, Papa.
Well, sir, it was not easy explaining to them the journey I had just been on, but they listened.
Oh.
And they were shocked.
Oh.
And they were horrified.
Oh.
But when they thought it over, they realized what Beauty had to do.
You gotta go, Beauty.
You should really go, Beauty.
You have to go.
You have to save Papa.
You have to save the farm. It's the only thing to do.
You must go! Come!
And then Beauty thought it over, and then she said,
Okay.
Yay!
the girls said goodbye to their sister,
Toodaloo, Beauty Loo.
and then off they went to tend to their chores. Y'all better stop stomping in my house. Okay? Oh. Well, Beauty Lou, don't you worry about a thing. I talked to that beastie fella, and he promised to take care of you. And a promise is a promise.
Oh, Papa, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll come back to visit soon. You'll see.
I waved goodbye to my daughter, and I walked inside the house. But when I turned around for one last look, I saw the funniest thing. It looked as if she was explaining a story about the journey that she was about to take. But there was no one there that she was talking to. At least no one I could see. It was the funniest darn thing.
That's why I have to go by myself. I've got to save the farm. Papa would be so lost without it. We all would.
I understand, Beauty Lou, and I'll see you again when the time is right. When next you wish upon a wishbone, I'll be there and I'll never leave you again. Goodbye for now, Beauty Lou.
Goodbye, my friend. I'll never forget you.
And off she went. She walked, and she walked. Over the river and through the woods, past the amber waves of grain, all the way from Seattle, Washington, she walked. Because there wasn't any mountain high enough, no valley low enough, no river wide enough to keep her from that mountain. She walked until she came upon the blossoms that brightened the entrance to that dreary cave. She reached out to touch one of those pretty blossoms, but stopped and shuddered, for she realized she was not alone.
Roar!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch your roses.
And I'll be doggone if that beastie fella didn't give my beauty a rose. But not just one, 2 or 3. A real rosy bouquet. And he made sure that she kept her eyes on that and on nothing else.
No, don't look at me. You must see me in your imagination only. Imagine a handsome young man, a cowboy perhaps. Imagine that he is your friend. Yes, I shall be your imaginary friend.
Oh, but I already have an imaginary friend.
No, he is gone. I shall take his place. Just don't look at me. Don't ever look at me.
And that furry fellow would tell Beauty about the life of luxury that she would lead, and how she would eat from plates of gold, and drink from goblets of gold, and how her clothing would be made of the finest linens and silks, and how she would spend her days in the mansion above the mine, and how he would tend to her every need. But she must not ever, ever look him in the face.
But why not?
For I am ugly, more than ugly. I am a beast. One look at me and you shall surely leave, and I shall be once again alone.
But I made a promise. I promised to say, oh, this is silly. If I can't see who I'm talking to, I might as well be alone.
No, you mustn't. Ah! I told you, I begged you, I warned you, and now you will leave. It's all right. Go back to your family and don't fear for them. I shall not harm your father, and I shall send enough gold with you so that you may live in comfort forever.
But I made a promise. I promised to stay, and a promise is a promise. Besides, you're not that ugly. Why, you're just sort of fuzzy. That's all. Now let's be friends. Let's shake hands and be friends. All right? All right.
And they would indeed become friends. Beauty would teach him the manners that he had never known, like how to bow. She would also teach him the games that children love. Beauty would even teach him how to dance. But she knew her time there wasn't all place, so she would help him with the daily chores, like tending to the roses, working the mine, and stirring the fire when the chilly autumn winds blew through the valley. And as the days and weeks went on, she would soon see the beauty in his beastly face, and they would have a good life indeed. But Beauty often thought of home and how much she missed her family, and the beast could see the loneliness in her eyes.
Beauty Lou, you should go home for a time to visit your father and your sisters. You tell them of the life we have here. Tell them, Beauty Lou, tell them that we are
Happy?
happy. Yes, we are happy, aren't we?
We are indeed. I shall go home, but just for a short while.
Yes, a short while, for my heart would break were you not to return to me. Now come, let us have a farewell supper, and then off you go.
Meanwhile, back on the farm, things are going... Oh, hey, Clyde, how you doing? Oh, you doing good? All right. Meanwhile, back on the farm, things were going pretty well. With the gold that the beast had given us, we made it through the year, and we made it right well at that. But we still couldn't help but think about how much we missed our Beauty Lou, right, Clyde? So many's the times that me and the boys would sit out on the moonlight and sing those sad cowboy songs like we used to sing when the girls were small. and sweet like little lumps of sugar. You remember this song, right, fellers?
Yeah.
It's one of the saddest, but it's one of my favorites. A cowboy's life is misery. He rides from dawn till dark with just a pony for a friend. It's enough to drive him stark. Raving mad, crazy mad. The life we've had is just plain bad. That's why this song is so A cowboy rides throughout July beneath the summer sun. But wait until December comes, 'cause frostbite ain't no fun. Mighty cold, awful cold. As you've been told, I don't like cold. It makes a man And when this cowboy's hair is gray and I'm too old to roam, my girls will say,
Please, Papa, say this is your home sweet home.
because help me out, y'all.
Cowboy's life is misery. He rides from dawn till dark with just a pony for a friend. It's enough to drive him stark.
Raving mad, crazy mad. The life we've had is just plain bad. That's why this song is so
Gee, Buck, why did you have to sing that one? Yeah, that one is so sad. I want my mommy.
Me too.
Papa, Papa, no!
Beauty, you ran away. Oh, we gotta hide you. He'll follow you. I know he will.
Wait, Papa, you don't understand. I've come for a visit. We've got lots to talk about.
Oh, well, tell me about your new life. And tell me about this beastie fella.
I'm happy, truly happy. The beast is not a beast at all. He is my friend.
Well, of course he's your friend. He definitely ain't that much to look at, that's for sure.
Perhaps, but his heart is made of gold. He treats me like a princess.
Well, that's mighty nice to hear, Beauty Lou. Well, you arrived just in time. The county fair's in a few days. Do you think you can stick around until then?
I'd love to, but I don't think I better. My friend says his heart will break if I'm not back soon. He is so good to me. How can anyone so kind look like a beast? It just isn't fair.
Well, honey, I reckon now that you're older, you can hear the rest of the story. Many county fairs ago, there was a handsome fella that grew roses. And there was a younger Beauty Lou who was so mad at that fella that she could spit. So she wished, yes, she wished upon a wishbone and made him look like a beast. Now, you know what I always said about wishbone wishing.
Then it's my fault.
Now, don't be too hard on yourself.
Oh, Papa, how could I?
Wait! Maybe since you were the one to turn him into a beast, maybe you can wish upon a wishbone and turn him back into that handsome fella.
Think so?
I mean, it's worth a shot, but we gotta get going, Beauty Lou, right? Don't you think
Yes,
we should?
Papa,
Oh!
let's hurry, hurry, Papa, hurry.
Oh, and hurry we did. We ran, and we ran, and we ran. And then we stopped and took a break, because Buck is not as young as he used to be. And then we walked briskly. And we walked, and we walked. We walked all the way until it turned sundown, and it started to get dark. Not that dark. Thank you. Oh, say, there he is. You know what to do. Get the wishbone wishing.
I wish upon a wishbone that you shall be a beast no more, that you shall be as handsome on the outside as you are in your heart.
Beauty, I think we're too late. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't care what you look like. I just want you to come back to me, to be my friend forever. Oh, Papa.
Wait, honey, what's that I hear?
I am what you want me to be. I do what you want me to do. My words are all secrets between you and me, and no one can see me but you.
Well, that's a real down-home happy ending if I ever did see one. Yahoo! Why, the next thing I knew, Sally Mae and Donna Ray and Sandy D and Barbie Lee and Bobby Joe and Little Zoe all had the chance to gussy up like bridesmaids. As for me, I had myself a son-in-law.
Aww!
And a heck of a fella at that. As for the bride and groom, well, they had each other, and that seemed to be enough. Come on, Clyde. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, Clyde, well, I bet this will be the best darn county fair we ever had. Why, the ladies will come out for the judging of the flower show. And the cowboys and cowgirls will come out for the bronc busting. Oh, and what? Oh, yeah, and the calf roping. And there'll be all sorts of critters like ponies and sheep and cows and what else? Clyde, what are you doing? Clyde, this is no time for charades right now. What is that? Oh, pigs. No, is that not? Pigs. Oh, no. Oh, I got it. Pigs. No? What is that? Oh, and penguins?
No, penguins!
It's all right, Clyde. Well, this year is going to be extra special because we're going to have ourselves a wedding. So, get ready, everybody, because we're coming up on the county fair.
Yahoo!